आई डोंट नो समहाउ ऑटोमेटिकली इंस्टाग्राम ने जो ना सेशन कट ऑफ कर दिया था. माइट बी सम टेक्निकल ग्लिच, आई डोंट नो क्या क्या फीचर्स आते रहते हैं आज के डेट में. सो फर्स्ट स्लॉट को मैंने शेयर कर दिया है, वो रिकॉर्डिंग में चला गया होगा. सो सेकंड स्लॉट, एंड बाय द टाइम थैंकफुली सारे क्वेश्चंस भी मैंने आंसर कर दिए थे जितने भी आए थे. सो सम न्यू पीपल हैव जॉइंड. पीस लव डिवाइन. यू गाइज वेन एवर यू ज्वाइन ना न्यूली, तो आपके आगे एक नोटिफिकेशन को आ रहा होगा स्क्रीन में दैट whenever someone goes live, then notify me. So hit that notify button so that you don't miss the live things. Moitra was there earlier also. Hi Roshni. Hi Shaheen Sheikh. And Pampa was obviously there. हर्ष चला गया. देखो यही होता है. एक अभी लाइव में 20 लोग ऑनलाइन थे एंड जैसे एक बार कट ऑफ करके दोबारा ज्वाइन किया कुछ सेकंड्स के अंदर, तो आधा पब्लिक गायब. हाय प्रियंका. The problem is that, although being in the spiritual journey, most of the time I am observing you guys that most of the guys, behave just like a normal, non-spiritual person would do most of the time, right? Yes, Rupali, आप भी हो. तो that is very, strange for me. हाय पीस लव डिवाइन. व्हाट्स योर रियल नेम? ये बड़े अजीब अजीब नाम. पीस लव डिवाइन, इनमें से एक्चुअल नाम क्या है आपका? आत्मा नमस्ते. वाह. रितिका इज सेइंग आत्मा नमस्ते. नाइस टर्म. फर्स्ट टाइम मैंने सुना है आत्मा नमस्ते. वाह. कहाँ से सीखा आपने ये? योर नेम इज मृदुला. सो नाइस नेम मृदुला. आप इसको अपने आईडी में भी इसको जो है ना रखिए तो बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छा रहेगा, राइट? आई डोंट नो व्हाई दिस गर्ल्स के साइकोलॉजी ऐसा होता है कि वो ऐसे आईडी क्रिएट करते हैं जिसमें उनका नाम का कोई नामो निशान नहीं होता. ठीक है. ऑलमोस्ट सारे लड़कियां ऐसे जो खुफिया जेम्स बॉन्ड टाइप undercover agent types name they are using in the Instagram ID. I don't realize why it's happening like that. बहुत अच्छा लगा आपकी बात सर जी. थैंक यू पंपा. Carmen Toth has joined. Some of the foreign followers have joined, so I'm switching meanwhile for English language only, right? But if they don't stay in live, then I'll come back to Hindi language, right? Foreign audience, anything you would like to say or you'd like to join live, then you guys are most welcome, because on the YouTube platform, joining the audience along with yourself live is very difficult unless and until the other person also has a certain subscriber base. But in Instagram it's very easy. So if you guys would like to join live with me and discuss anything around the world, any spiritual topics, any thing, then it would be fruitful. Yeah, I'm switching for English. So would you like to join live? Anybody, any one of you? Because I was going through a flow of live session and I just once it got broken into the earlier live session has been split into part 1 and part 2 now, so the part 2 is going on, so the flow has been disturbed. So Mridula is saying, yes, my family don't know about my journey, so I don't want Insta account on my real name. Okay. So Mridula, it's not that you are the only Mridula born on earth. There might be 1,000 Mridulas already. So even if you use this name Mridula or something, Mridu sort of, your family member won't be able to know. And this thing I keep on telling you guys again and again, that even if you share anything related to Twin Flame journey, even if you follow these channels on YouTube or on Instagram, even if a family member sits by your side and listens to everything that we discuss or share, उनके माथे के ऊपर से जाएगा. They'll not be able to, decode what things that you are listening, what things that you are hearing, and above all, what thing you are understanding from that video or from that message. Because they are not meant to understand, so they won't understand at all. आप अपने फैमिली मेम्बर के साथ जाके शेयर करो, मैंने नंबर सिंक्रोनिसिटी देखा 111, देखो क्या रिएक्शन होगा, बोल के देखो. ठीक है, ये तो यूनिवर्स और आपके बीच में एक कोड, it's a code, coded version of, some hidden secrets that is being revealed to you. That's why you have identified yourself into some energy, either divine masculine or divine feminine. You have been seeing some number synchronicities. You know about chakras and all this gyan. So everything is being fed to you. These are the hidden secrets in the universe. There are other hidden knowledge also, but you have been given access to some of the knowledge, right? But your family members are unaware of such thing. And उनको आप समझाना भी चाहो ना, रोज ट्यूशन क्लास भी दो ना वो समझ पाएंगे, ना उनका समझने का इंटरेस्ट होगा, ना समझने का कैपेसिटी होगा. So you can be very much assured, right, that even if you're in a genuine real account, you follow these kind of channels, and listen to this kind of YouTube channels, videos and all, nothing will happen in your life, because if someone understands only, then they'll be able to do anything. They won't even understand. So I can go live later if you wish. Later, I don't know when you'd go live, madam. Sure, sir. They will say that I am mad. Exactly. So how does it matter? Yeah, that what I was explaining to Harsh just a while ago. That don't take someone else's opinion into your heart. That someone is telling you that you are mad or you are not. Someone is telling you are good, so you start feeling good. Someone is telling that you are bad, then you are bad. Not like that. सीमा saying मेरा भाई बोला तो भूत का वीडियो देख रही हो क्या? ये अभी बोला क्या आपका भाई? देखो, नमस्ते has joined. She is also, I suppose, from a far away country. What's her name? Namaste. Dr. Swati is there. Tracy, okay. ठीक है. आत्मा नमस्ते means hello to soul to soul. Okay, great. नमस्ते तो वैसे भी soul to soul ही होता है रितिका, because namaste is a form of greeting where you don't touch anyone's body part. This is the most pious form of greeting anyone, where you don't touch any part of the body, right? Else you see in all the other kind of greetings, right? Either you handshake or you give a hug or you do any other thing, you are at least touching. So how touching will happen is that, suppose you have had a bad day, right? You have had some bad negative days. So and you go and touch someone else who was okay and normal, nothing else, then your handshake or your hugging will pass on that thing also to that person, right? So because in earlier ancient times, when Sanatan Dharma etc. was established, at that point of time people were very much conscious that we are a soul. They were not into their body consciousnness, right? So because at soul level people used to recognize each other, so they did not feel that kind of what you call needness to come in a physical contact, and whoever tried to come in a physical contact while greeting, that too was done by touching the feet most of the time. ठीक है ना, पैर छू के हम लोग ग्रीटिंग्स करते थे. ठीक है ना, तो ये तो हाथ मिलाना और गले मिलना ये आजकल के टाइम में आ गया. नहीं तो नमस्ते बेसिकली मीन्स माई सोल टू योर सोल ओनली. उसमें आत्मा नमस्ते बोलने की ऐसा कोई ज़रूरत है नहीं. ठीक है, नमस्ते नमस्कारम मीन्स soul to soul only. But nice you shared that thing to me. Thank you, Ritika, for that. एंड ये चीज़ का सबसे ज़्यादा एक्सप्लोर कब हुआ? आई वॉज हैप्पी ड्यूरिंग द लॉकडाउन डेज, क्योंकि अर्लियर ऑफिस में जाके अगर किसी को नमस्ते बोल होता है, ही इज़ वेरी एरोगेंट, ठीक है ना, हाथ नहीं मिलाता, दूर से नमस्ते बोलता है, घमंडी है. अब कोविड के बाद तो देर वॉज नो अदर ऑप्शन, यू हैड टू ऑब्वियसली से नमस्कार इफ यू वांट टू ग्रीट समवन, राइट, बिकॉज कोविड प्रोटोकॉल्स थे. सो namaste is the best form of greeting. And Tracy also uses namaste as her ID, although Tracy is not from India. Will twin souls ascend together? I suppose you had asked this question earlier also, Tracy, and I had answered you also, right? Why don't you come live and share what you wanted to ask? Because I suppose I have already answered and posted your whatever I had shared with you on storyline also, I suppose, right? You're from US, okay. So Tracy, last time I had done channeling in YouTube, that was completely in Hindi, but I'd like to tell you, among my downloads, for the Yug shift, we call it Kal Yug, you guys might be calling 5D shift, from 3D to shifting to 4D and 5D, so whatever name you give, end result is destruction, massive destruction, so that the earth settles down with the massive population, settles down with the massive industrialization that is going on, right? Settles down with the unnecessary people and things that is, not allowing it to raise its vibration to a higher level. And for that to happen, there will be massive, like you guys been calling, the sort of D-Day, what else you guys call, I don't know, the Judgment Day, I suppose, right? So that sort of something, sort of a Judgment Day will happen. Now it can happen in two ways. One way is the earth itself calls upon the Judgment Day, right? Else there will be people from earth, because missile bombs are everywhere around already there, wars can happen, easily, wars can take place, and because of the massive uses of missile bombs, nuclear weapons, and uranium, okay, the effect will be that the earth's atmosphere would be covered with the dark dense layer of smoke, and because of that there will be massive sunlight won't reach the earth's surface for a quite lengthy time, and because of that there will be massive coldness all over, to an extent that even the sea and ocean will freeze out. Can you imagine sunlight not reaching the earth's surface for around 6 to 7 days continuously, right? So entire sea and ocean will get freezed into cold, right? So in that list, your country, US and Canada, is among the top. So Canada will be in the extremely worst condition, followed by USA, and there are other things waiting for you for the US citizens. That is cities like California and all, which is around the sea, ocean will be submerged into the sea, and the other parts of US will get affected by earthquake. The remaining portion, whatever will be as a result of you guys fighting with Russia or China or North Korea and all, and both ways they'll be bombarding of nuclear bombs, and that way US and Canada will get majorly devastated. You guys can't even imagine. Okay, so may God save you if they want to take you to the other ascension. So that was the information I shared to you, so be alert with that. Timeline would be to the max within 2030. Okay, so between 2030 you can expect these things to happen between these timelines. I don't know others are able to understand it. No, they are not, Ritika. You and I have spoken before. Okay, might be. I might have given you a free session to you, right, Tracy, if I'm not wrong. Ritika, not everybody understands this. Yes. Swati, yes sir, I am listening. You are truly gifted. Thanks, Tracy. I thought it as a moral responsibility to tell you also, because most part of these sort of channelings regarding the end of this yug, end of Kali Yuga and the starting of a new era around the world, that I have been dissipating the information in Hindi, but because you have joined a live session, so that's why I reminded you about it. I suppose there might be other channelers in your region also who would be speaking in English and all. So you can find someone who is speaking in similar language in which I am speaking, because it's a universal consciousness. The things that gets downloaded into my mind does not mean it gets exclusively downloaded into my mind only. You're right, because universe is also gifting this knowledge to me, because basically I am being the transmitter or the medium to pass on the information to you guys. So actually the messages are intended for you guys only, right? So although you say I am gifted, actually you guys are the blessed ones from my point of view, and that's the reason why me, rather than watching a movie on a Saturday evening or doing something else, smoking out or having a chilled beer, is taking a live session, so that I can share the downloads, whatever comes to my mind with you guys. So you guys are the blessed one, right? So any person who is giving similar kind of information, you can know more about what is going to happen in US and Canada, or your region specifically, right? So where do you stay in USA, by the way, Tracy? Swati, yes sir, I am listening. Great, you are listening. Thank you for that. Jaya has joined. First time, I suppose Jaya has joined live with us. Hi Jaya. Archana has joined. Hello Archana. Energy transfer is the real. Yes, absolute. Everything is energy. Ras desires. Ravas naam hai, Ras desires. Hello. It's different. Hello, namaste. I bend down and say Atma namaste because I respect the soul. Yes, Ritika. I just meant to say that namaste inherently means your soul to my soul only. You bent down more might be a Japanese version of namaste, but down the line, when you say namaste, it means your soul to my soul only. Okay. Even if you don't use the word Atma Namaste, the meaning is the same. I asked you because I thought कुछ इसमें कुछ अलग होगा क्या, but finally it's the same thing. Even if you don't say Namaste, Namaste means basically I am bowing down, or I am respecting the God within you, and the God within you is the soul only, nothing else. So Tracy, will you talk about twin souls? Will we ascend together? How many times you want to know about this, Tracy? Like, you're very much inquisitive about knowing about twin souls ascend together. I've already told you, okay, but for the betterment of others, I'll again repeat. Yes, twin souls ascend together, but for that, fundamentally, you guys need to understand that ascending together does not mean going hand in hand like the babies go to a picnic, right? Or to the school, the kindergartens and the siblings. Ascending together means energetically both will ascend together, which means that if among two of you, one of the soul has ascended, okay, and elevated their energy level or the consciousness level, then that will create a pull for the other soul also, and eventually both the soul will ascend together, right? In physical realm, might be the other soul has not catch the bus on time, okay, or missed the bus. Might be you have energetically ascended quite higher and you die earlier than your twin flame, okay, but that doesn't stop your twin flame from ascending to that energy level at soul level where you have reached, because you both guys are the same soul. So any one of the soul, exploring their consciousness level is, will naturally pull the other one also. Okay, so don't worry about that. Ritika is now laughing, finally. True. Pampaji is saying, right. I love your ancient beauty culture. Beauty culture? What beauty culture? You mean to say Indian girls are beautiful? Touching feet is just sharing the energies of the person. Touching feet makes you humble also, na Ritika? See, if any point of time सारा घमंड कहाँ रहता, सिर के ऊपर रहता है, ठीक है ना? All the pride and vanity goes to your head. So all the grounding and all the humbleness comes to your feet. So when you are able to bow down in front of anyone out of respect, out of love, or out of elderness, or out of taking a blessing, then it humbles down. It makes you more humble. So that's why you touch the other person's feet. मृदुला is saying, हाँ, पर आप लोग से मेरा रिक्वेस्ट है, एनी वन ऑफ यू, either outside of India, within India, or any part of the world, please use some part of your name in your Instagram ID. Don't make it isolated with the James Bond kind of undercover agent kind of names, right? Which is hard to guess, because right now, like even Tracy is doing the same thing. I don't know. Namaste 103010. What is it? Yeah, it looks like sort of a, what you call, some kind of a very secret mission you are into, that you can't say that you are Tracy, okay, and Namaste 1030, Delta 1 Charlie coming in, Tango Charlie, okay, Roger that kind of a sort of, it seems to me, I don't know. So at least use some kind of, I am using the name Together Divines because it's a channel, so I am not representing here as a name of myself. So individual me does not matter at all. It's a channel. So channel has a name. So that's why I'm using it. But until and unless you guys are having a channel of your own, and as an individual, it is not at all, good that you guys use this sort of name where, your name is completely hidden. At least use some part of, if it's Tracy, you can write TRCY in short form, at least, some hint that it's your ID. Okay, coming back to what Mridula is asking. From which city you are, Mridula? Sir, I want to ask a question. I don't feel to do anything like meditation, yoga. I'm becoming lazy. Okay, book a session and I'll, guide you. What else can I say? Later, okay, when you wish. Okay, fine. नमस्ते, थैंक यू, वेलकम ट्रेसी. यूट्यूब का लिंक बायो में है पंपा. यू कैन गो टू द बायो एंड requesting again every one of you that please hit the notification button or the bell icon in YouTube, or the notify button in your this live chat, so that you get the notification of going live, right? When the great solar flash happens, we'll ascend to higher dimension. Okay, I don't know what the great solar flash you mean to say, but don't worry, any one of you catching the bus, it means the bus is not missed. Okay, the other one will follow back, any one of you. Nowadays I feel I'm stuck somewhere in my life. Why, sir? Are you in masculine energy or feminine energy, Mridula? Because see, I have not been doing energy reading of twin flame since quite a long time, because that is the worst part of being a twin flame coach, because most of the time, the twin flame energy reading consists of really, life risking sort of a thing. Yeah, you are in a very good and happy mode, and all of a sudden you try to connect to the twin flames energy, collective masculine, collective feminine. Either this set of people are crying and dying, or this sort of people are into depression or low energy or dark night of the soul. So going and getting in touch to the masculine, collective masculine energy or the collective feminine energy, and coming back safely, and still being able to maintain my mood and everything, after knowing through what hell they have been going through, is really hard. So I don't get in touch. But whatever you are saying, that I'm feeling stuck or somewhere in my life, that sort of a energy will be there if you are in a masculine energy. So it can be two things. I'm not concentrating on you at all right now. Okay, so I'm just saying unbiasedly in a neutral form. So either you are in a masculine energy, whether you are in a female body, that doesn't matter. And you should not be identifying yourself as a female or a male, rather than as an energy in twin flame journey per se. Okay, so either you are in a masculine energy, or it can be that at present, even if you are a DF, you have attracted a lot of masculine energy. That's why you're feeling like that. Okay, because intrinsically, all the divine feminines who were in this twin flame journey have already come out of their stuck energy. So there was a time when like the cocoon, butterfly wings were being developed. you know Divine feminines were in the cocoon. But recently, in past year, okay, especially after mid of 2022, later part of 2022 and early of 2023, everybody have started spreading their wings, right? It's a open, like there are other DFs also joining in this forum. So I ask all the DFs who also feel stuck, like Mridula is saying, or you guys are feeling light, and you are finding your soul purpose in life, and feeling more happy, right? Everybody is feeling light, and okay, जो stuck energy से बाहर आ चुके हैं, all the divine feminines, right? So you can take a personal session with me, Mridula, and get it checked, rather than hitting the dart somewhere in the अंधेरे में तीर मारने से अच्छा ना. Ritika, it's not you. It's just your brain wants something change. You have to control it, do it, control your thinking. I don't know what and to whom you are saying this, Ritika. I don't know. Namaste, Tracy. Star seeds will return to our home planets. Yes, definitely. Because star seeds never belong to this shitty planet. Okay. Because no matter how much you praise this planet and call it a mother earth or something like that, but this planet is a piece of shit. Okay, literally, compared to the place from where we have originated, from where we have come. Like you have said, star sheets, and or some other terms that you're using. But from where we have come, compared to that dimension and to that energy, earth is really a shitty place to be, right? And definitely we guys will go back, because we are here with a job and a responsibility to manage or to maintain the energy level of earth. Okay, so that's the reason why I suppose we are also known as light workers. So just as the post lamp on the streets, which shines and gives light to the other people, right? So accordingly, twin flames and star seeds are also posted on earth, so that these other creatures or other energies on the earth find some source of balance to get going with their journey, right? So you are like a torchlight to many of the blind people on earth, you guys. Terra humans will ascend to 4D. I don't know all about this, Tracy. Literally, I'm hearing first time Terra humans and solar flash and all those things. Because what the terminology that we use here is entirely different. So, like I said, you guys might be using the word Judgment Day for the Kali end, right? So we call it Kali end. You guys might be saying the D Day or the Judgment Day. You're saying terra humans. So these are new terminology that I'm hearing for the first time. Will ascend before than my friend. Okay, great. The benevolent galactic beings will not allow us to experience the apocalypse. Okay, another word, yeah, you guys are saying this. Apocalypse also for the end of the world. Apocalypse is also another word. Yes, thank you. You helped me tremendously with my twin soul relationship. Most welcome, Tracy. Have you been to somewhere in the East at any point in your lifetime? Because you're using this Namaste shows that you're quite influenced with, something of Eastern. Like, have you been to somewhere of Thailand, India, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bhutan, China? Where have you been that you are so fond of using your name as Namaste? It's normal, I think. Laura is saying to Mridula. It's normal, I think, if you are in twin flame connection, it will pull you to embodying true energy, which is like a black hole containing the light within, but no action is needed or necessary. Okay. Okay, you guys just started your own chit chats. Great. Tracy, my twin is from Iran. But Iran people, I don't think they use this term namaste. Okay, so I wanted to know, why are you using this term namaste? Why are you fascinated by this word namaste? Hey, Anu. I'm American, he's Iranian. Yeah, that I got it. We are in separation. You live in Maine, New Jersey. I've never been to US. I just wonder, before the judgment day or the apocalypse, whatever it happens, I at least get to see, New York and Las Vegas, California and all. So Hollywood, those sort of things I have in my mind. But if it happens before, then you never know when you get to see. Laura is saying, yes, forget the twin, there is no other, they are literally you. Absolutely, yeah. And where are you based at these days? Spain, Mexico, France. Last time you told 3 or 4 countries in YouTube Live. Savita ji has also joined. Okay. Beautiful, sorry. Well, yes, they are. I mean, the Indian culture, ancient and beautiful. Okay, Moitra, finally. Someone from India. Yes, आजकल अगले नंबर बहुत ज़्यादा देख रही हूँ, especially mirror number. Okay, great. So, see, US people speak in English, Indian people speak in Hindi. Even in India, there are 1,000 other languages, right? But when universe speaks, universe talks only in one language. Can you guys say, which language universe speaks of in comments? बाप रे, चैट तो काफी नीचे जा चुका है. किसी ने गुड नाइट भी बोल दिया है. Mridula is from Kerala. Okay, great. Free quantum healing. Free will sure will make the changes. Definitely, Mridula. Once you make the change, please drop a message also, so that I'll come to know that you have made the changes. Great, Have you been to the new EES healing energy system installed recently in India? I even don't know what is EES healing energy system. Tracy. Yeah, so I asked, what is the language of the universe? Universe kya bhasha hai? In which language does the universe speak? Energy language, Sadia saying. When did you join, Sadia? I never noticed also. Sorry about that. But universe का language energy तो है, definitely. Universe speaks via numbers and signs. That is what I wanted to hear actually. Mridula has said. Universe language is energy, but even universe converts that energy into a language, spoken language, because energy you can't speak, okay, but numbers can be spoken out, okay. One number has certain energy, like during the soul exchange phase also, there also 69 number is seen. So 6 has certain energy, 9 has certain energy. So universe speaks in only one language, that is mathematics. So that is the reason why you guys see a lot of numbers, right? Number synchronicity, mirror numbers and everything. So whenever you see mirror numbers, Maitra, जैसे आपने बोला ना आपको mirror numbers दिखाई देता है. So it means that there can be number of connotations to the number synchronicities and mirror numbers, but one or two of the connotations I'll tell you, accordingly you can see which fits you best. It is one thing is that you are connected with your twin flame, and if you're in a twin flame journey and have reached a certain level of progress, in your twin flame journey, then finally, you and your twin flame start mirroring each other energetically. Although you guys are being mirrored, but still, the mirroring happens very easily. Like how the twin flame journey goes is that, suppose even of smallest of the smallest thing to the biggest of the biggest thing, suppose you happen to get a job, suppose, okay, or you happen to change a job, then your twin flame is also most likely to change the job. So you might have changed a job in January, your twin flame might change the job by the end of January, February or March or June or July, okay. So the timeline is almost similar, if you see in a bigger time frame, timeline is almost similar. But once you start seeing the mirroring numbers, it means that the timeline has been squeezed, right? So what you are doing or what your twin flame is doing is being mirrored in a very short duration of time. You might be having a desire to have a Domino's pizza, right? So today you had a pizza, after 2 days or 3 days, in a very short span of time, your twin flame will also have a craving of having a pizza. Okay, I'm just giving an example. You can take it as per your relevance, but I've just given an example. So that is what mirroring numbers means. Another connotation of mirroring number is that because the universe within you is what the universe you see outside, okay, so the outside universe is nothing but your consciousness of the collective people, whoever is present on earth, their consciousness combined, you see the universe outside, okay. It's nothing but a matrix, the Western peoples are Europeans are there, you can ask them, you guys, they use this term matrix. I suppose after the Keanu Reeves movie Matrix they are using this term, or from earlier, but they are using this term matrix. So matrix means a simulation. हिंदी में अगर उसको बोला जाए तो माया जाल, उसी को मैट्रिक्स बोलते हैं, राइट. सो they are into this simulation, this matrix, okay. So whatever simulation is happening outside is based on collective consciousness of all the people present on earth, okay, at now. That includes you, me, fucking everyone, ठीक है ना. सबका कॉन्शियसनेस मिला के जो सामने में दिख रहा है ना, वही आपको सामने में दिखता है. Which means that inward, if all the people change their consciousness level, okay, then outside you will see a different world tomorrow morning, right? There are 8 billion or 9 billion people right now on earth. If suppose some magic happens and all the 9 billion people decides, right, that we'll shift our consciousness, we'll do meditation, we'll do XYZ, some sort of tantra mantra, whatever, but we'll change our energy. Then next morning you will see the earth has completely changed, right? But practically this is not possible, because to bring all the donkeys to one thought process is not so easy, cakewalk. And that is the reason why the earth never changes so easily, right? But once the consciousness level of each and every soul on earth changes, the earth what you see right now will definitely change to a new earth, okay. So that is how, and that is where mirroring number is trying to tell you that if you work inward, the outward will change, okay. So go inward in your inner universe, because the sun is within you, the moon is within you, all the 7 planets is within you in the form of 7 chakras, all the 5 elements is within you with what the universe is made up of. Okay, so everything within you, if you try to balance, the outside world will mirror and bring the balance outside also. That's the reason why you see mirroring numbers outside. Okay, so I've explained you in detail. I don't know who had asked the question, but I suppose you have got the answer. It's free quantum healing. Who gives this free quantum healing, Tracy? Let me know also, because quantum is something which gives me goosebumps these days. It is kind of a core of science and spiritualism also. So if someone is giving quantum healing, let me know about it. Please message me out as a personal direct message, okay, on Instagram. Jason Shukla, okay. Ismail Parrej, I don't know. Please send me the link wherever you have got this quantum healing. For me, my Guru Mantra is the biggest quantum healing that I can think of, and we, as the lineage of Lord Shiva, we also work at the cell level, and that is the reason why those guys who take healing sessions from me, and who are ready to receive that healing get into deep trance and deep sort of experiences which they have never experienced before, even in 1 or 2 sessions, because of the quantum effect only. Okay, so but you do share the links with me, Tracy. Okay, hi Jigna, you have joined, and I suppose you have left also. Saturn transit really felt the shift, and a lot of energetic dust is clearing from now. 4 days of lucid dreams in a row saw my whole, what is it, community, my twin, for the first time. See, the Saturn transit, Saturn is right now in its own house. Okay, so Saturn, when it comes to its own house, it becomes more powerful. And I don't know how you guys represent Saturn, or how you guys understand Saturn, but in our Vedic astrology, Saturn is regarded as the master judge of the universe. Okay, so he's there to see the rights and the doings, and he's there to give the boons of the good karmas and punish for the bad karmas. Okay, so he's there as a judge, he gives the judgment. Okay, so it works both ways. Either Saturn can be extremely good for you depending on your karma, because he is sharing the results of your karma, or he can be an extremely strict authoritarian warden sort of a person, where he will punish you for all the bad deeds that you have done in this lifetime or in any of the past lifetime. Okay, and Saturn being present at right now in its own house does this function more. Okay, does this sort of a function more. All the adjustments of the energetic level, okay, all the pending judgments, all the things comes to the surface when Saturn is in its own house or near its own house. And that's the reason why this also. And Saturn is also lord of war and destruction also. Many times I have told you guys that most of the war or warlike situation, accidents, in the world, if you see statistics, it happens either on the date of 8. Okay, like you sum up the date, so either it happens on 8, 17 or 26, or it happens on 4, 13, or what other number comes to this, 22. Okay, these sort of dates. Okay, so first preference is on the dates where it comes 8, second preference is the dates where it comes 4. Okay, if not, as per statistics, if you see it, either it will happen on a Friday night, okay, or Saturday day, Saturday morning, or the Sunday afternoon. These three time period in a week. Okay, because all these 3 days comes heavily under the influence of Saturn. Okay. So Saturn coming in its own transit will bring lot of warlike situation for the energy shift or the energy correction in the world. So those sort of things are there to happen. Okay. So okay, for Tracy, I've told you have more divine masculine energy than my twin. Okay, great. And it's true also. Thanks for acknowledging, Tracy. Being in a female body or a male body does not make any difference into you having a more of masculine energy or a feminine energy, right? It can be both ways. Male can be highly feminine or female can be highly masculine, right? So people confuse the masculine with the word male, and people confuse the female with the word feminine, right? You can be a female, you can be wearing all the things that females do, you can be doing makeup, and you can be extremely beautiful also. Some model or some actress, but that doesn't stop you from being a masculine energy. Most of the people I follow here in my Instagram page, especially the models or the actress, it's out of curiosity also. I look at them. Some days I'll share their pictures on stories also. I've been noticing them since a long time. They are very beautiful models, very beautiful one. Okay, but they are into masculine energy, right? And still they are a successful and a good female. They might themselves not know this. Their friends and family, their father, mother who have given birth might not know that my daughter is in a masculine energy, but they are into masculine energy, right? Yeah, Tracy, thanks for acknowledging once again. You're from a warrior star seed race. Okay, let me know my race also, because this sort of a knowledge of which race you belong and what kind of star seed you are, I have never explored that. All my experiences and knowledge are either divine downloads or what you call my own experiences. Theory I have not gone into much, either for twin flame or for spiritualism. So I don't do theory based. And those sort of things that you were saying, warrior star seeds and the galactic race, these all are theories. Okay, nobody has gone and seen the galactic race, or nobody has gone and seen the where your planet exactly exists. NASA has not said till now that see, the star seeds come from this exotic planet, okay, and have landed on Earth. Okay, so these all are theories. So I am sort of a person, individual, who don't believe in theory but believe in practice and practical. So if universe gives me downloads regarding all this, definitely I'll be enlightened myself. Else not, you can help me out in letting me know in what kind of a star seed race I belong to. That would be useful for me also. Tanisha Soni has joined. Hello, Tanisha. Hi. Sure, sir. Thanks, Mridula, for acknowledging my request. Tracy, we had to lower our vibrations to come here to 3D to serve humanity. Yeah, and that's really a tragic and shitty part, Tracy. The most annoying thing about landing on Earth is that even whenever God landed on Earth in a human body, even they forget that they are God. It has happened to in the Sanatan lineage also, that Ram did not know that he was a god. Lord Hanuman himself, was considered one of the most powerful supreme god. He also did not know that he was a god. He had to be reminded what was his sole purpose. So Jamwant, a bear sort of a personality, okay, very strong bear sort of personality, and Hanuman was a monkey god. So Jamwant had to told Lord Hanuman that हनुमान तेरा जन्म तो राम काज करने के लिए हुआ है, तू तो राम काज करने के लिए पैदा हुआ है, तू अपना शक्तियों को पहचान और आगे बढ़, तू ऐसे ही जो है ना आम वानर नहीं है. So all, he got those goosebumps once Jamwan ji reminded him of his sole purpose, that you are potential of doing lot of things. Actually, he had to find out abducted Sita ji, who was in captivity of Ravan, he was a demon, and there was no flights or choppers those days. So, and in between, Sita was abducted at Sri Lanka, and in between you have a sea. Okay, so they were confused how to cross the sea. Now Lord Hanuman had the potential of crossing the sea, okay, because he was a god himself, but he had forgotten that he was a god, or he was a son of a god, and someone had to remind. So exactly when you land on earth, okay, now when I was saying those lines, I've heard that Lord Hanuman got goosebumps when someone reminded that he is here to do the Ram Kaj, and also I also was also getting the goosebumps. Okay, so might be the Hanumanji within me, wo bhi jaag gaye honge. So anyways, so it's a disgrace that whenever someone lands on earth, okay, Krishna had to be reminded that you are a god. Ram had to be reminded that you are a god. Lord Hanuman had to be reminded that you are a god. And same thing will happen to Kalki also. It will have to be reminded that Kalki is a god. It's the god who will appear at the apocalypse or the judgment day, whatever you say, at the Kali Yuga end. Okay, so how can we imagine that we, being the star seeds or the light workers or the twin flames, will be knowing that we are, what's our soul purpose is, or who we actually are? Okay, it will be very difficult for us. So yes, in a way you are true that we have to lower our vibration to serve the humanity, all the shitty people, and still we have to love those shitty people. That's the most irony of being in a spiritual journey. Frankly speaking, no spiritual person likes humans, sir. I am very blunt about that. I don't like human. I feel like all humans die. It will be a very great thing. All humans die. Free the planet out of all those uh, misconduct that the people are doing, the cruelty on the animals, or the pollution, or the crimes, or everything. Animals, even a lion, if I throw you in front of a lion and he's not hungry, he won't harm you, right? Even if I throw you in front of a snake and the snake is knowing that you won't harm him, snake won't bite you. But humans are not like that. They do many things even out of no reason, right? So I wonder, most of the time, why don't these humans die here? Why don't they finish off everything for once and all and free this Mother Earth? And without humans, the Earth will be a very good place to live in, right? Humans are the ones who is sucking the life and the resources out of Earth, and still their lust for these things does not go off at any point of time. It keeps on increasing day after day. And this is the reason why it is very difficult for us here. Yes, definitely. We are from higher dimensions, yes, no doubt about it. Iman has joined. First time again hearing this name, Iman. From where are you, Iman? All the souls will reach the higher dimensions eventually. Let's DM so I can talk. Okay, definitely. You used to practice Buddhism. Okay, great. All the religion which evolved after Sanatan Dharma and which is these days known as Hindu Dharma are at a more refined and a beautiful version than Sanatan Dharma, because all these religions picked the better part or the refined part of the ancient religion and developed their own. So Jainism or Buddhism, even Islam to an many extent, okay, Sikhism, these are having better and simpler version of spiritualism than Sanatan Dharma or Hinduism, because Sanatan Dharma Hinduism is the root of all the religion, right? But it is so vast and so deep that to explore that or to understand that, nobody has that much of patience or stamina to go that much deep and explore Sanatan Dharma, Hindu Dharma. And all the other religions which has evolved, they have taken the like the cherry on the cake, all the beautiful and the summaries, best part of the Sanatan Dharma, refined it and developed it into their own religion, and it is much better and a simpler version than what ancient Sanatan Dharma is. because that fits in very easily to the current lifestyle of people of these days. Everyone uses namaste. Yeah, the world is a namaste, namaste. Salam, namaste to everyone. Is that important? I have used this for years as my account name. It's not important. It would be a help to the others to to recall you, right? That's the reason why I told. Pampaji saying good night. Chali gayi sone. Good night, Pampaji. You live in South France, land of prophecy. Okay, so what are the prophecies that is there in your country about the end of the world? Anything? We all speak the same energetic energy. Yeah. Universe speak using number. Iman, from which country are you? Universe speaks by numbers. I will send the information. Okay, thank you. ESS quantum healing. Number synchronicities. Seeing a lot of combination of 6 and 9 these days. So Sadia, you are in a stage of soul merging. Okay, so if you are seeing a lot of 6 and 9, then be very much energy cautious. क्योंकि 6 और 9 आप ज़्यादा देखोगे ना तो आपका दिमाग हैंग हो जाएगा, ठीक है, बहुत ज़्यादा, क्योंकि ये बोथ वेज, आप मैस्कुलिन हो फेमिनिन, इससे फ़र्क नहीं पड़ेगा. मैस्कुलिन हो तो आप मैस्कुलिन एनर्जी में कंफर्टेबल हो, फेमिनिन हो तो आप फेमिनिन एनर्जी में कंफर्टेबल हो. बट व्हेन यू सी लॉट ऑफ 6 and 9, what is happening is that feminine is getting a lot of masculine energy, masculine is getting a lot of feminine energy. Okay, so the energy exchange is really painful because, right, you are habitual of eating rice, but I am compulsorily asking have bread only for breakfast, dinner, lunch, so it will be tough for you. It's the same way it happens, so be cautious. Try to meditate more. Mirroring is exactly as you are explaining. Thanks, Laura. Namaste. Sacred contracts. Sacred contracts. Okay. Mridula. Happened with me related to mirroring and my twin. We both were in aviation. Somehow I left it because of pandemic and later couldn't get recruited, and then even my twin left it somehow. Okay. In which aviation, Mridula? Because of its own reasons. Okay, great. One of our followers is into aviation, and she's a very good friend also. Rather, I interact very less, but energetically, because she had done the birth energy analysis, I've seen her chart. Absolutely very beautiful energy. People usually don't get such a blessed and balanced energy like she is having. Anyways, Mridula is also from aviation, but you do change your Instagram name to something right of M or MRD, something Mridula, so that we can recall. The free spirit soul is very much confusing. The mirroring has been happening since birth on this planet, not just after meeting. Have full proof of it. Okay, great. Definitely. Watch the Schumann resonance of the earth. These things are new terminology for me also. Schumann resonance. Just send all the links. I'll try to see. Okay. We did a mass meditation on March 3. Great. How many people participated? We also did a mass meditation on SHIVRATRI night, and it is believed that night that entire the chakras in our body, all the stars, they align in a certain angle which helps or enables you to raise your consciousness level to a higher. So we also did some sort of mass meditation. Entire India was doing, rather what we are, entire country was doing mass meditation on Shivratri night. Again, this Instagram is showing some seconds remaining. I don't know why it is happening. I have not set a timeline to it, but Instagram is continuously showing some timeline. I don't know. Sir, I'm Shreya. I was working as a ground staff, then a flight supervisor. Okay, great. About 10,000.